do a very thorough exploration of the city. We are both Elvira and I, we are very fond of exploring cities. First thing I did when I got to Amsterdam in the middle of August was to pay my first visit to the Rijksmuseum. No? And I've come over a number of times, no? And it is always the same emotion, no? Because we are all used to reproductions, no? Even more so in this time when everything supposedly can be found on the internet, no? So you can reach wherever you want to see, no? But you miss the point of a real presence, no? This is unlike anything you can find in a Spanish museum. Because these people were working for private clients, no? For bourgeois middle-class families, no? Whereas in Spain, they were working for the church or for the king or for the aristocracy. No? Almost never, you see, there is private lives, no? Regular people going about their private lives, no? The first time I came here, something that struck me was that there are so many people reading in these paintings, no? For example, in this one, this is a reading and writing lesson, no? This is extraordinary. And, for example, here, she's probably reading the Bible, no? Which in Spain would have been impossible at the time. Because, as you know, for a Catholic, it was forbidden to read the Bible directly. It makes all the difference, no? Because you're alone in your room and you are reading. That's what I do as a writer. I write for people in order for them to read me in private, no? They are not reading it in public. They are establishing a personal, intimate connection with the written word. It makes all the difference. Over the last months, I have been trying to write an essay, which turned out to be a book, no? About the current situation in Spain and Europe, no? A kind of cultural essay mixed with memoir, with personal testimony, you know? Trying to understand what is happening in Spain, what is happening in Europe. How come that so many things that we took for granted till a short time ago now are in danger of disappearing? And I have this feeling of uncertainty, no? Of permanent uncertainty that is quite new, I think, for us Europeans, no? So this is a very good point to see the writing I want to do. No? This is a perfect place to take a broader look on things. No?
Bij volle maan kun je op een bepaald uur van de nacht de zilveren schijf helemaal weerspiegeld zien op de bodem van de put. In het midden van een vochtige duisternis die zwarter is dan de hemel. Zo zien de astronauten misschien nu door de raampjes van het ruimteschip Apollo 11 de aarde.
Paintings have an influence on my writing because they help me visualize the things I want to write. I need to have a visual idea when I'm trying to plot a scene, when I'm trying to describe a moment in a story. I need to visualize. Could spend days watching this painting, no? No? To see the child, no? Or the dog feeding at the carcass of a dead animal. Reality is far richer than anything you can come up with. You try your best and you perhaps achieve something as a small percentage of reality, but you had to give up. That's why good paintings and good writing encourage you to pay attention to live the book and to get out of the museum and to pay attention to the world. No? I mean, after you've read a good book, you are better at observing people, at judging people. No? After you've seen a beautiful painting, you become more aware of the beauty of reality. No?
Kijk, het is natuurlijk altijd heel erg spannend, want er zijn heel weinig mensen, behalve een auteur, die die tekst zo goed kennen als jij als vertaler. Want vertalen is natuurlijk een hele langzame en hopelijk hele grondige lezing van de tekst. En nu kom je daar mensen tegen die dat, de Frans vertalen, de Duits vertalen, die dat ook hebben moeten doen. Dat moet je doen, anders kun je niet vertalen. En dat is heel erg bijzonder als je mensen ontmoet die die tekst op dezelfde manier hebben doorgewerkt, doorgeploegd bijna.
What you do when you translate is that you write the whole book, no? From beginning to end. You write a new book, only that the book you write is the one already existing, no? But nevertheless, you are doing the whole thing. No? You are creating the book word after word, no? And it is something so little noticed, no? And I think that now even less than before, no? Because people don't pay that much attention to translation. I'm curious about this meeting. How do they all get along? No?
I like his magic world, the world he builds around him, the world that he builds in his novels, always playing with the past, the present and the future, which is always present, you know. And he's such a wonderful human being, because he's not only a good writer, but he's a lovely person.
Nou, ik ken nauwelijks auteurs die in staat zijn om een zin van een pagina te maken die helemaal klopt. En die ook nog niet gemaakt is, maar het lijkt ook alsof het zo moet. Dus ja, dat is een grote gave.
Je leest dit boek echt in 2 avonden met het grootst mogelijke genoegen in 1 ruk uit. Nou, 2 rukken dan eigenlijk.